my channel and welcome back to another weekly reading vlog. Now before I get into the reading plans for today or the week, I have a special thank you and shout out to Oodie because they have been very kind enough to send me one of their products to use and review, and they've also given me a discount code for you guys as well. So if you use the code furtherthantheblurb, I will pop it on the screen, it will give you $35 off your next purchase. Now I'm not too sure what that is in UK prices, but I'm sure it will work that out for you. And all the details and the codes will be down in the description box for you, so you can go have a browse. They've recently released some new products and I'm pretty sure they're going to be releasing a onesie as well, which is just absolutely insane. So they sent me something and I was able to choose what I wanted. Now I do actually already own an oodie from them, one of the big oversized, really fluffy, cozy, like extra large jumpers sort of, and I thought I don't necessarily want another one of those because we are coming up to the summer, the warmer weathers, and I thought realistically how often am I going to wear that oodie over the next 6 months? So I thought I'd choose something a bit more practical, something that I know I'm going to wear, and something that I can just snuggle up in at night time with a cup of tea or reading a book. So let's just quickly unbox it and see what I chose. I mean, it's already very well packaged. So it comes in this giant oodie box. Now I already want to keep this box, I think, because colours the pattern stunning. So if we open it up, and it says, "You're going to love what's in this box, the softest, comfiest robe on the planet." Now I haven't bought a new like dressing gown robe in a very long time, which is probably grow, and I think my one's just from Primark. It's just a standard grey sort of robe, and I thought I could actually do with a new one, and this is part of their new range, I believe, or like it's a new product out, and they came in all of these gorgeous colours. But the minute I saw this green colour, you know how much I love green, I was just like, I needed it. Let's see if I can get it in. I mean, it's like vacuum sealed. That is so soft. Right, so it says, "We wanted to get your new scrumptious and utterly buttery item to you as fast as possible, so our cuddle consultants have vacuum sealed in the coziness and sent it into a deep sleep." That's so cute. Oh, and perfect. They're committed to doing more good as well. The kind of good that brings a warm, fuzzy feeling to our community and also our planet. They've recently removed their mesh woven bag to reduce landfill and keep the otters smiling. And you can visit their website to see what they're doing to reduce their footprint. So I mean, that's already a good start. So it's all wrapped up in a cute little bow. Let's just undo this. It's such a nice green colour. And it comes with, oh my god, it's huge. Right, I would put this on, but the fluff is getting everywhere. And obviously it needs a good wash. So I'm going to pop that in the wash today, and then it can be done by the time I finished work later. And then we can pop this on. But it's so soft and it just seems so cozy. And I can't wait to dive into this after work now. Honestly, work needs to hurry up and finish because I need this. So yeah, thank you so much to Oodie for sending this to me. Don't forget to use my discount code furtherthantheblurb. You get $35 off your next purchase, and if you're going to get something, I would recommend this robe. It is the coziest thing I have ever felt. You know, like those teddy bear sort of blankets, it just feels like that. It just, honestly, this is all I need. And it's got pockets. Oh, thank you so much to Oodie. This is just insane. Okay, so now we've got this out the way. This is just gonna sit here while I have a chat with you. So the reading plans for today. Now I don't actually know where my books are. They're kind of scattered everywhere. So I'm still reading The Curse of Sins for the read along. And I believe today is like a catch-up day. So I don't actually know if I necessarily need to read that today. I'll have to double check. But I will be reading that this week just because there's dedicated pages for each day for what we need to read, so I will be following that still. But then I'm also still in the middle of Rule with the Aurora King. I started that on the train journey to London last Wednesday, I believe it was, and I haven't picked it up since. So I kind of want to carry on with that. But then I'm also in the middle of The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson, and I didn't pick that up at all last week, which is just criminal. So I kind of want to pick that up as well, because ever since I've been doing the read along, I've literally just been reading the dedicated pages and that's it, and I feel like it's kind of put me back into a slump. So I definitely kind of want to read a little bit more. It is Bank Holiday Monday today, so I will be working reduced hours, but that also means I have only a half an hour lunch, not an hour's lunch, so I won't have as much time to read during the day. But whether I get any time this evening, I am off work tomorrow though, but I am meeting a friend, so I don't know how much reading's actually going to get done. I'm definitely going to be reading The Curse of Sins, but as for the other books, I'm not entirely sure. But I know at work I have a massive stack of books because I wasn't at work last week, and I got updates from my co-workers about all the books in the cupboard for me. So when I get home later, I will have like a massive, like 5, 6, 7, who knows, book haul to open, which I'm very, very excited for because we got so many books last week, which was just incredible. And to start off a Bank Holiday Monday with so many more books is just, yeah, just great. So I'm very much looking forward to that. So yeah, that's the reading plans for today, the reading plans for kind of the week. We're hoping to kind of read a bit more. This is the last week before we are in June as well, so it's kind of the last week for me to read the books on my TBR, which hasn't been going very well, to be honest, but that's okay. So I'm gonna head off to work. I will take you along for my week like I always do, and I do just want to say a massive thank you because last week I did mention it in last week's vlog. If you didn't see that vlog, then you can check it out here, but I did mention that we managed to hit 1,000 subscribers, which is just insane. So I am kind of putting together a little giveaway for some people. It is probably just going to be the UK because I don't have the fees to send a book to a different country, I'm afraid, because it's just too expensive. But I am planning to put something together, so I don't know whether something will be up by the time this vlog is up. I'm not too sure because I'm still kind of figuring out which platform to post on. But yeah, I just want to say a massive thank you for 1,000 subscribers. It's just insane. It's such a big milestone, and I'm just so happy that you like what you see and you like my content, and it just gives me the boost for me to carry on. So yeah, on that note, I'm gonna head off and I will speak to you later. Those heatless curls where you kind of wrap, you know, like the unicorn one where I have like my dressing gown strap and I put it round to curl it, and literally it's like this after 5 minutes, and this has been all day and I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but it's basically a waste of time. So moving on to books, I read a little bit of The Curse of Sins because it's the only book I took with me to work today, and then I kind of realised that I don't actually need to read this today because today was like a catch-up day. So I've read tomorrow's dedicated pages today basically, but then I'm kind of a day ahead, which I'm not mad about. It's the only book I took, I just kind of forgot that it was catch-up day. So I read a bit of this, but I do actually have all the book mail to kind of show you. So it doesn't even fit in the tote bag that I've got. So I've got all of this as well as a book here. So the first book here is Collide. This turned up at work and no one had claimed it, so I claimed it. I've heard very good things. I'm pretty sure the works have it as like a sprayed edge, I'm pretty sure, but I know it's a hockey romance. It's kind of giving Icebreaker vibes. It literally says, if you loved The Deal and Icebreaker, you'll love this. I haven't read Icebreaker. I own Wildfire, but I haven't read it. But I did like Elsie Silver's books. Obviously it's cowboys and hockey is very different, but I assume it's along the same sort of lines, so I'm excited to give this a go. So this is the first book in the pile of books that we're going to get to. So we are just going to pull these out at random, and I am just going to do this one first just because it's the only one that's kind of not in the bag and it's loose, so we're just going to do this one first if I can open it. But they never make it easy to open, and it's just so sticky. Okay, so I'm so excited for this. So this is B. Fitzgerald's new one, which is The End Crowns All. So you've got like artwork that's kind of stuck into the arc of the book, which is stunning as it is. We have some pieces of paper here, which obviously tells us a bit about the book. There's also another one here that tells us about the author and a bit more about the book. And then there is a fortune teller that you can cut out, fold. That's so cool. I will give that a go, definitely. And then it came with this, and it comes with postcards. If I can actually open it up. So we have some little postcards that I will take back to work, which has Girl Goddess Queen out in paperback, which I don't necessarily need, so I will take that back to work. Now, I don't actually know what this is about, but I really liked Girl Goddess Queen. It was a Hades and Persephone retelling, and I just thought it was stunning. Loved her writing. It was very, very pink. Now we're going very, very blue. But honestly, I'm just so glad that I have, because I have the proof of the first one as well. To have this proof as well next to it, it's just going to look stunning. And the fact that you get the artwork in it too, gorgeous. So excited for this. So we are just going to pull these out at random, because I've got no idea what's what, who's what, no, nothing. I didn't actually say. So this was from Penguin, by the way. And this one is from HarperCollins. So let's see. It's a thin one. So this is Moonstorm. See, it's been a while and I must have requested it, but it's a Lancer's Book 1. Trust the Empress, move at her will, act as her hands. So I'm getting fantasy. It's kind of giving sci-fi sort of vibes. And it says, Hua Young was just 10 when her home among the rebels of the Moonstorm was destroyed. Now she is a citizen of the Empire that orphaned her, dreaming of piloting a Lancer, the fleet's most advanced flighting craft. Yeah, it is science fiction. Oh, okay. I don't remember asking for this, but very cool. Very excited. Love that. Blue theme, clearly. Okay. The next one doesn't say who it's from. Oh, I don't like these ones either, because these don't have like a tab to pull. You just kind of rip your arm off. This is Greta and Valdin. Valdin? Is that how I'm pronouncing that? I'm not too sure. I've seen very good things about this, and that's all I kind of know. I think it's just a general fiction book, and it says siblings Greta and Valdin have perhaps too much in common. They're flatmates, beholden to the same near unpronounceable surname, and both make questionable choices when it comes to love. So apparently it is an exploration of love, family, karaoke, and the generational reverberations of colonialism, and it will make you laugh, cry, and fall for the whole bunch. And it tells you that the name, the surname that is very unpronounceable. That's it there. I don't know if you can see. I'm not going to pronounce that, but it sounds very cool. Again, another book for the collection. And then we have this one again, which doesn't say who it's from, but it has a tab, which doesn't want to work. I forgot I asked for this. So this is Powerful by Lauren Roberts. I have already read this, absolutely loved it. I now own 2 copies of it. I did buy the sprayed edition one when it came into store, but I'm not mad that I have 2 copies. So I loved this. It's gonna match my standard edition of Powerless, because I didn't actually get a chance to grab the special edition sprayed one when that came out. So I have a standard one. So yeah, I don't really need to say too much about this. This is the novella that's in between Powerless and Reckless, and Reckless comes out soon. Don't quote me on a date, but I know it comes out sometime soon, and I'm very excited for that. Let's see if this one wants to work. It does. So this looks like a hardback. This is Mongrel, and again, I believe this is just a standard sort of fiction book, and it looks like they are very, very short chapters, and I'm pretty sure, is it translated? Have I got that wrong? No, it's not translated. And it looks like it is shifting between 3 different narratives, and apparently it reveals a tangled web of desire, isolation, belonging, and ultimately hope. So I've seen this in the shop and it looks very intriguing, and I'm pretty sure I went to Foyle's one and I think the author was there signing this book, I want to say, because it just rings a bell, but I could be wrong. I do need more fiction books. I do tend to read like romance, or I tend to read fantasy, but I don't have just like general good fiction books. So I mean, we are getting a good selection. So let's kind of carry on. I did steal a bookmark as well because we love a good bookmark. And there is 4 packages left. We might as well just get them out so we can double that. This is from Harper 360, the proper little parcel. I saw this and I almost bought it when I was in London, and I'm so glad I didn't. So this is Lightfall. This was actually on Publisher News, which I was so, like, it was so bizarre to see it there. But I read the first 2 and I absolutely loved it. And I knew the 3rd one came out and I saw it and I thought I'm going to take my chances and request it and see. And it is actually here, and I loved this series. Now I'm pretty sure the series is like for 5 to 8 year olds or 9 to 12. I can't remember which one it is, but it is for the younger readers. But I had such a great time reading this. It's unreal. And now I can kind of see where we got up to, and I kind of get the feeling it will probably leave on a cliffhanger like it always does. But I'm just so ecstatic to have this. I'm definitely going to be reading this as soon as possible because it's such a good, you know, read it for half an hour. There you go. Jobs are good and done. It's a good icebreaker, I think. So yeah, I am so thrilled to have this. Honestly, incredible. Oh, love that. Let's move on. This is the 3rd one, and this one is Glorious Exploits, and it looks very ancient type, but it's set in 412 BC, and that is not the era that I read from. I am not a historical sort of reader at all. I just can't get into the genre, so I don't know how likely I'm going to be to pick this up, but it looks pretty cool and it will be on my bookshelf, so I will have the chance to pick it up, but I don't know how likely I am going to be. So we've got 2 more. Let's just go for the small one because it might not be a book, it could just be POS or something as well. No, it is a very thin book, and it is the Fitzcarraldo, I never know how to pronounce that edition, and it's called Living Things. Now this is the proof copy. I don't know if it's going to be white or if it's going to be blue because they only tend to do white or blue books. But it's a translated fiction, and I love a translated fiction. And it follows 4 recent graduates who travel from Madrid to the south of France to work the grape harvest, except things don't go as planned. They end up working on an industrial chicken farm and living on a campsite, but after a period of youthful hilarity, a general sense of menace takes hold. What follows is a compelling and incisive examination of precarious employment, capitalism, immigration, and the mass production of living things, all interwoven with the protagonist's thoughts on literature and the nature of storytelling. Now it sounds very interesting, and it's such a short read. It's literally just over 100 pages. This is the type of book that you can definitely just chuck in your bag, read it in one sitting on a train journey. This would have been perfect for London, but I'm very excited for that. And then this is the last one of all the book mails, and I obviously didn't get any post today because obviously it's bank holiday, so there's no post, but nonetheless, this is the last one. So this is The Silence in Between. This is a proof copy. It comes out in July this year, so not that long. It's a very yellow sort of cover. There's the back of it. Looks very strange, and it says, when walls are built, people will find a way through. And now I don't actually know what this is about. So on the 13th of August 1961, Lisette wakes to find that overnight the border between East and West Berlin has closed, slicing the city and the world in 2. Her newborn baby is trapped, unreachable, on the other side. With her family situation desperate, her teenage daughter Ellie is determined to help. For Ellie, what begins as the flicker of an idea turns into a daring plan to escape East Berlin, find a baby brother, and bring him home. Now again, sounds like a very good literature piece, and I don't have that many good literature pieces, so I'm excited to dive into this. Now this seems, if I can grab them all, a very mixed bag of books. If you can see them all, I really hope you can. But I'm very excited for them all. I am mainly excited for B. Fitzgerald one, just because I loved Girl, Goddess, Queen so much, and like I said, I don't know who this one is about, but I don't necessarily care. B. Fitzgerald. And I saw on the Waterstones website that she's actually writing a thriller book as well, so she's debuting in the thriller crime scene that I think it comes out in like September, I want to say. And I want to say I took a picture of it because it just looked very interesting. Yes, so it's called Then Things Went Dark. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. Obviously that is a picture of a picture, but yeah, the 5th of September it comes out, which is very, very cool, I think. So she's going to be diving into a different genre. So how she's managed to write this blue one as well as another book, I will never know. But yeah, a very exciting book haul. I need to add all of these to my Goodreads, kind of do a bit of research on them as well, because I don't really know what most of them are about. So yeah, all very exciting. I have a lot of mess to clear up, a lot of books to put away. I need to go and cook some dinner. My dressing gown is currently in the wash, so I won't be able to chill out in that tonight, unfortunately, because it needs to dry. But I am off work tomorrow, and it will definitely be dry for then, so I mean, perfect timing. I won't be hanging around at home. I don't really know what we're doing. My friend Zoe's gonna, I say come over. We're gonna see each other for the day, but I don't necessarily know what we're doing, so I should probably text her. And yeah, so I'm gonna go look at cooking some dinner, sort out my piles of mess, and maybe we might be able to do a bit of reading tonight. Who knows? We shall see. And yeah, I will speak to you later with any reading updates if I get around to reading. Dressing gown is actually finally dry, and I've had it on all morning, and I'm so comfy and I'm so cozy. I didn't realise that it had like these elasticated wristbands because it's so oversized. It's insane, but it just makes it so much more cozier. And then these are obviously so that it doesn't fall down over your hands, which I really, really like. So I've literally been sat here because I'm not at work today. I've been sat here reading The Rule of the Aurora King on my Kindle. I started reading a little bit last night in bed, and I've kind of got back into it. So I was reading a bit this morning. I don't necessarily know where I'm up to. I'm on chapter 24, and that is page 245, and I can't remember the page that I left it on. So I've been really enjoying that. The Enemies to Lovers is just, I adore. I put some pictures on my Instagram stories, and people are messaging me like, what book is that? I need to add that to my TBR. It's honestly, I love an Enemies to Lovers, like romance in general, but this series is just so good. So I've been reading that with a cup of tea and some breakfast. Been shooting some bits for like TikTok and stuff. Need to have a bit of a sort. I've got my friend Zoe coming round today. We're just going to kind of chill out. We were going to go for a walk around the country park, wear cute gym stuff, and it's absolutely chucking it down. So I've said, well, the dogs aren't going out. I don't really fancy going out for a walk in this weather. So I've just said, she can come around here for a couple hours. We can watch some trashy TV. We might read. Who knows? We didn't when Isla came round, but we could with Zoe, who knows? So just gonna kind of chill out for the day, which I'm kind of glad about because it is my day off and I kind of like doing nothing. So that is the plan. Liam is working, but obviously he is upstairs. And I do need to read the dedicated pages today. I think I read the dedicated pages yesterday, but I quite like being ahead of the game, so I don't know whether to read that, but then I am really enjoying Rule of the Aurora King, and I'm probably more likely going to finish this sooner than that. And if I could finish this sooner, that means I could then potentially carry on with the Final Empire, because I still haven't picked that up in like a week and a half, which is terrible. So yeah, that's kind of the plans for today. It's just going to be a very chilled day. So yeah, I don't really have many more updates. I am dressed. I'm in cozy clothes. I've got some like elasticated flares on and just a short sleeve jumper type thing. But it's not cold or anything. You know, you just like, I just want to be cozy. So I might just keep this on all day. Who knows? So yeah, I'm gonna go maybe give a bit of a tidy because Nova's toys are just everywhere. She just takes up the whole living room. So I'm just gonna go have a bit of a sort and yeah, hopefully can do some really good reading today. looks like I haven't moved anywhere since the last time I updated you, but I have. So I ended up going round to Zoe's house and had a catch up with her there, and I was able to drop off some books for her, and then she gave me a little goodie bag with all the stuff that she's collected for me over like the past month or so, which is just adorable. So I need to go through that and sort everything out and probably find a space for it on my bookshelf, as I do, because the stuff is just adorable. And then since being back home, I made some lunch and I've just been reading pretty much. I've been on my phone scrolling, but I've also mainly been reading, and I am now up to chapter 27. I've got an hour and 17 minutes left. I'm on page 284. So I really thought I was going to finish this today, but I've been scrolling, which is not ideal. But I have made much more of a dent in this than I had like all week, I suppose. And I still haven't picked up The Curse of Sins either, so I'm probably gonna have to pick that up later. But I've really been getting into this. The enemies to lovers in this, the way that they both hate each other, but they both really like each other, I just love. Enemies to lovers has to be my favourite trope, like, in the world. I just love the fact that they hate each other, but they secretly want each other. But yet now currently it's not so much of a secret. Still kind of is, but not. And I'm really enjoying this, and I'm pretty sure there's a third book in this series that's coming out as well, so I'm probably gonna have to look at this. Now this series is on Kindle Unlimited. I put some pictures on my Instagram, I believe, and someone was asking, but this series is on Kindle Unlimited, so if you are interested in it, the first book is Trial of the Sun Queen, I believe, and then the second book, Rule of the Aurora King, and I'm not too sure what the third one is. I think it's Fate of the something or other, something like that. But I'm really, really liking it. So hopefully I will finish that tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, by the end of the week. Who knows? So yeah, not many updates, but I've actually been reading. I've been on my phone quite a lot, scrolling. I did a really cool like TikTok like video. I think it's really cool. I saw, obviously I saw the idea of it, and I just thought it was, I thought it was really cool. So I'll quickly show you, and you can let me know in the comments if you think it is cool. I think it turned out pretty great, but you can be the judge of that.
You're just a character.
Am I?
I mean, come on, that's, I think that's fan-fucking-tastic. That's like the best I've ever done. I don't normally do like the trends or anything, but I saw that and I thought actually that is pretty cool. So I thought I'd give it a go. So I'm going to post that, I think, on my TikTok and my Instagram like tomorrow, and we'll see if anyone else likes it, but you might like it. Let me know if you do. But that was really fun to film. So yeah, that's all the updates I have. Hopefully we are going to watch a bit of Criminal Minds, because we watched that last night and I'm really slowly getting back into it, because we watched like the first season of Clarkson's Farm. Clarkson's Farm season 4 is coming out as well, so I'm very excited about that. Yeah, we watched Criminal Minds last night. I really liked it, so I kind of hope we can watch like 1 or 2 more episodes again tonight. Try and have a somewhat of an earlier night because I am back to work tomorrow and it's probably going to be a busy day. And it's just going to be busy in general, I think, because my body's not used to working. I've had the past week off. So yeah, but Ida's working tomorrow and it's going to be a really fun day, and hopefully we're just going to have a lot of fun and laugh and joke, which is all you can really want. So I think I'm going to go make hot dogs for dinner with some chips, watch a bit of Criminal Minds, and yeah, I did go to bed reading on my Kindle last night and I actually really enjoyed that, trying to stay away from my phone. So I might try and do that again tonight, even if I just read the 1 chapter. Maybe I might do that, but I've just been rambling for like 4 minutes I think, so I'm gonna go start dinner. Liam's taking Nova out for a walk, so I will get dinner ready for when he's back, and yeah, I will probably speak to you tomorrow, more likely, just because I can't see me doing much to be able to update you, but you never know. But I will speak to you at some point with any reading updates. thinking, I don't think I have actually spoke to you today. So I went for a run this morning. That was very fun. We're running for 3 minutes this week and it's not bad, to be honest. I can actually run for 3 minutes, which is definitely more of an accomplishment. Sorry if you can hear Nova, she's just come back from a run, so she's panting. And then obviously I was at work. I read the dedicated pages for the Curse of Sins, and again I'm only reading the dedicated pages, but I do think I want to sit and read the Rule of the Aurora King wherever my Kindle is, and I kind of feel like I could finish it tonight if I dedicated the time, and that's really difficult because I need to dedicate the time, and I don't know if I am actually going to do that because I need to, like, Wednesdays is kind of like my editing night and just chilling out sort of night. I don't cook, I don't do anything, it's just like a me evening, and me evenings I tend to work, which kind of sucks. So I don't know whether I will get around to reading, but that is the plan in my head. I want a cup of tea, I'm going to make some pasta, and I could read my book. But we'll kind of see if that happens. But I came home to a very exciting package because this is a book that I pre-ordered, and I'm pretty sure it's the special edition, I want to say, because it just came out today, and I'm so excited for this. Now, someone on TikTok, one of my friends, posted a video and said that I'm gonna love this. And I'm just desperate to get to this. And from what I know as well, there's already gonna be like a prequel to this that's coming out later in the year. And I believe I took a picture on my phone. Bear with, let me find it. Yes, and it's going to be called Odd Spirits, and from what I know it's going to be like a special edition, but it's red, black and red. So now because I've got this, I now need to pre-order that, even though it's a prequel, and this is going to be a series, but you know, me just like, that would just look really nice all together, I think. So this is what it is. I don't know if you say evocation or evocation. I don't know what the right way is because neither sounds right in my head. But this is the book. These are the sprayed edges. They are just so stunning. And I'm pretty sure Under the Dust Jacket is also stunning. So it's not signed, I don't think. I think it was just a, you know, special edition, but not signed. But it's not that long. It's just under 300 pages, so it's not long for a fantasy book, and I'm so excited to have this. I don't think I have read an S.T. Gibson book. Now I'm pretty sure I own an Education Malice, which I haven't got around to, so I do own her books, but I just need to get to it. But I'm just so excited to have this, and it has a little, like, got a little ribbon as well. Oh, so fancy. I love that. So I think I'm just going to add this straight to my TBR cart because this is definitely a book I want to get to as soon as possible. And I have no idea what it is about. It says The Devil Knows Your Name. It is the first book in the Summoner's Circle, the spellbinding and vibrant new series from the Sunday Times bestselling author of A Dowry of Blood. Oh, that's it. I own The Dowry of Blood as well. That's on my vampire shelf too. So I'm probably, when I organise my books, I'm probably going to have to get rid of that because I'm going to want all of her books together. But yeah, very excited for this. I can't wait to get around to reading it. So yeah, that is literally all the news that I have. I'm back at work tomorrow again. I say back, I was back today. I'm at work tomorrow as well. And that's really it. I have no more updates. So hopefully I'm going to read this evening. I need to have a shower, wash my hair. I might just do that now, kind of get it over and done with, because I tend to wash my hair like really late at night and then I go to bed with wet hair, and it's just not the vibe I want. So I might just get in the shower, do all of that now, put some pyjamas on, grab my oodie, because I've been wearing that non-stop. It's so cozy. It's like being cuddled by a teddy bear. I honestly can't get enough of that dressing gown. If I could live in it, I would. I need a job where I can work from home so then I can just wear it all the time, because I really would. So I'm gonna go because I'm just rambling now for the sake of rambling. So I'm gonna go wash my hair, have some dinner, make a cup of tea, and hopefully I will speak to you later tonight with some reading updates, because I feel like I want to be in the mood. I was talking to Ida at work today about like reading The Final Empire and how I just haven't picked it up, and I need to dedicate the time, and it's just like, it's just something I need to do. No one's gonna tell me I need to pick it up. I just need to tell myself, read it. So this is me trying. We're gonna get a book out of the way and then we're gonna read it. We shall see. So yeah, I'm gonna go, and I will speak to you later today, hopefully, with updates to say that I've finished a book and I'm reading a book. Yeah, I'll just speak to you then. Is it really dark, or is it just me? Maybe it's just me. So, reading updates. I am now up to chapter 39, which is 37 minutes left, which is page 389 of Rule of the Aurora King. I thought I was going to finish this on my lunch, and I got distracted by my phone, so that didn't happen. But that's 40 minutes of reading, which, again, I'm kind of determined to finish tonight. I haven't read the dedicated pages for the Curse of Sins, because I didn't take that to work with me. For some unknown reason, I just kind of forgot to take that with me. So I kind of need to read that as well. And I still haven't updated my socials on that. So I've been reading it, which is obviously the idea of it, but I haven't actually been telling anyone my thoughts. But then I'm kind of like, it's the second book in a series to be talking about it. Surely it's going to be spoilers. So I don't really know what to do. So I don't know whether to just kind of leave it and maybe just post a spoiler-free review at the end of the read-along. I don't know. But I do have really, really exciting book mail, because this turned up at work today, and one for Isla turned up. She came into the store, opened it, saw what it was, and can only assume it's the same. And if it is the same, I am very, very excited, because I did request this and I just knew I needed it. And why they've literally stuck it down with tape, but it's, how do you, this is just not easy. And I don't like these ones because they're just all that kind of fluff. Yes, so this is Matt Haig's newest book, and it is the Life Impossible. It comes out the 29th of August. And I really like Matt Haig's work. Now, I know a lot of people aren't a fan of The Midnight Library, which I kind of don't understand, because I thought that was such a great book. And I think it kind of got me into like fantasy a little bit, because obviously the idea of reliving your life, it's very like fantasy-esque, I thought at least. And it's like one of the best books I've read. I really highly recommend that book, and yet not a lot of people don't really like it. So I don't really know how well this one's going to turn out for other people, but I am so excited for this one. So it is a book about wonder, hope, and the life-changing power of a new beginning. And it says, what looks like magic is simply a part of life we don't understand yet. I just think his writing is beautiful, and it's looking like rather short chapters as well, which again, I quite like that. And very weird chapters as well. Literally just scrolling to one of the chapters is called Pineapples. So who knows what that's about, but I'm so excited for this. I can't remember the last book that he published, but I feel like it's been a while. So I definitely want to get to this as soon as possible. And I seriously am thinking I have an issue with buying books and receiving books, because there are so many books like this one that I want to get to as soon as possible. And then I look at the other ones and go, oh, but I really want to get to that as well, and I still haven't. Like, I'm looking at my TBR cart now, and I've still got The Familiar on there. I've still got An Education in Malice on there that I haven't got around to reading. I've still got Fear the Flames, which is a proof that I want to read. I've still got The Funny Story proof, which I still haven't got around to reading. And it's just like all these books that I really, really want to get to, and I just haven't, because I'm so overwhelmed with books I want to read. But most of the books on my shelf I do want to read. There's just not enough hours in the day, and I keep going into slumps, so not ideal. But I'm so excited for this. This is going straight on the TBR cart, because it is one I'm going to get to, hopefully, as soon as possible. Now, I've read The Midnight Library and I've read The Humans. I don't think I've read How to Stop Time, and having a quick look on the bookshelves just behind you. I'm pretty sure I do own that, but I can't seem to find it, so maybe I don't know. But yeah, just Matt Haig book, can't wait to get to this. So thank you to, who sent this to me? Canongate. Thank you to Canongate for sending this to me. I honestly can't wait to get to it. So yes, exciting stuff. So Liam's gone to see his dad, so I'm just cooking some dinner. He can warm his up when he get home. And on that note, I feel like I should read, but then again, I don't like really reading when I'm eating, so I'm probably going to put something on to watch. I started watching, what's it called? Maxton Hall, I think it's called. It's giving Gossip Girl, Magnolia Parks vibes. And apparently if you like Bridgerton, you'll like that. I watched one episode last night, I believe. I'm quite enjoying it, to be honest. So I might put an episode of that on, but then if I do that, I'm going to watch that and not read. And I should read. I don't really know what I'm going to do, but yeah. Hopefully I'm going to read something at least this evening. So yeah, that's all the updates I have for you. I'll probably speak to you tomorrow, to be honest, because if I do really good reading, you will hear from me later. And that's a point. I'm home. I need to get out of these trousers because they are not stretchy at all. I want to put some pajama bottoms on and grab my oodie because it's honestly, I'm living in that recently, and it looks like it's about to chuck it down. It has gotten dark, or is that just me? It's not normally this dark at like 6:30. Anyway, I'm gonna go get my oodie, chill out, and yeah, I will speak to you whenever I do with some reading updates, but hopefully, I really hope I can just finish a book today. I feel like it's been a while since I've finished a book, so hopefully we can do that. I just thought that I'd quickly update you to tell you that I did not read anything last night. I don't know if that is a surprise because it's not to me. I watched Maxton Hall with my dinner, and then I just carried on watching Maxton Hall. One of my best friends, Zoe, has watched it, and I was texting her throughout while I was watching it. I literally have one episode left, but it was like 10:30, and the episodes are like an hour long, and I thought, well, I'm up early this morning because I went for a run, and I thought if I go to bed late, I'm gonna feel like shit. I'm not gonna go for a run. It's just gonna set the day up wrong. So I was just like, I can't do it. But it just means I've got one episode left of Maxton Hall, and I'm gonna have to watch that tonight at some point because I really enjoyed it. I didn't realise it was based off a book. The book is in German. It hasn't been translated to English. I've already done the research. But it is a 3-book series. So hopefully they will change it to English because that's definitely a book I would want to read. But it was such a good series. Obviously I haven't finished it, but I know it's going to be a good series. So yeah, I just thought I would quickly update you while I'm on my way to work that we shouldn't be surprised that I haven't done any reading. But again, I've brought my Kindle with me. I haven't done the read along pages. I didn't do that yesterday, and I haven't brought that book today. I've literally brought my Kindle with me in the hopes that I can finish Rule of the Aurora King, and then I could look at starting, or continuing on the Curse of Sins read along, and then I could potentially pick up the Final Empire again. We'll kind of see. So yeah, that's my little update for you this morning. I'm about to head off to work. It's just me and my other colleague at work today for a Friday, so it's going to be really busy and it's going to be lots of fun. So yeah, I'm going to head off, and I will speak to you later tonight with any reading updates. So I did it. I managed to actually finish a book today. So I do have the physical book. Let me grab it. So obviously I read it on my Kindle, but I have finished Rule of the Aurora King. Finally, I finished a book. I kind of forgot it's the last day of the month today as well. So that adds to my Goodreads challenge, I suppose. I don't actually know how many books I've read this month anyway, but I did really enjoy this, and I've been seeing that the third one is coming out as well. I've seen it on my Instagram or something. I'm desperate to get my hands on it. Really enjoyed it. Thought it was great, and I'm just kind of glad that I finished a book. So now I've only got if we're including Empire of the Vampire, which apparently we are, currently got 3 books on the go, but it's better than 4. And literally my friend Zoe's just texted me like, well, what book are you starting with like tomorrow for like the 1st of the month? I'm gonna have to text her and just be like, I'm still reading books. I haven't finished all of them. I love starting a new month with a new book, but it's not happening this month. So, but I mean, we finished a book, so that's better. Pat on our backs for that. So let me just put this down. So I did that. I haven't read The Curse of Sins for a while. That'll probably be like tomorrow's job, because it's movie night, pizza, garlic bread, chilled, and then I have book mail as well. So I came home to book mail, but I've also got book mail, not book mail, a book haul, because I bought some books. I didn't get any book mail at work though, which was rather sad, but I did buy 2 books. One of them has been in the cupboard for a while, and the other one literally came in today, and I couldn't say no. So the first one is Blue Sisters. Now I haven't read Cleopatra and Frankenstein. Apparently it's very, very good, and I should probably read that at some point. But this came in to work, and it is signed by Coco herself, and I just thought I couldn't pass it up really. So I thought I would pick this up. I've got like 3 of the bookmarks and 3 of the pin badges for this book as well. So I thought if I have that much, I should probably at least have the book. If I don't get around to it, it's not the end of the world. I would like to get around to it, but I don't know how likely that's going to be, because my TBR is over 300 books now, which is ridiculous. But I really like the cover. I thought it was stunning. I've heard good things, so we picked up this. But the more exciting book that I bought, I suppose, is that The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King has just been released in hardback. We got 5 copies in at work, and I needed it. I've read the first one, absolutely loved it. I read the novella on like a train journey to London, I believe, and I haven't actually got around to reading this. And I'm pretty sure I have the traditionally published version of The Serpent and the Wings of Night. I have the trade paperback of that as well. I don't really know why I do, but I do. And then this came in, and I just thought it was the standard one until I took the dust jacket off. And I mean, let me just take it off properly to make it easier. But look at how stunning that is. I mean, my first one has that under the dust jacket as well, and it's just incredible. So I saw that and I was just like, wow, I need it. So now I'm like, I really want to read this, because I really enjoyed The Serpent and the Wings of Night. I really enjoyed the novella, and even as a novella it was incredible. So I really want to get to this. It's almost like 600 pages, which is a bit ridiculous, but it's not, because I've got really high hopes. And then the 3rd one got announced like a few weeks ago as well, which is coming out in like September. But I'm like buzzing for this. So very excited to have that. And then I came home to a package, and I don't really know what it is. It's too big to be a book, but everything's kind of moving around in it. So we're just going to kind of open it up and see what we've got. And it's pink. That's exciting. Oh, it's upside down, which is even worse. Let's hope. Very, very cute. So let's open it up. Can we see? Can you see? So it says, we're bringing the heat to your summer TBR. We hope you love these romance books featuring characters you root for, captivating storylines, and spice that will bring the heat when the British weather doesn't, because they know we don't get the good weather. So this is from Mills and Boone, and they're going live on TikTok every fortnight this summer to share the hottest new romance books. Ooh. And it looks like they've sent me some as well. So let's just start off with stickers. Love a sticker. Don't mind my finger, I have a plaster on it because I cut my finger on some scissors earlier, which is just absolutely great. But we have this very cute sticker. Then we have this very cute sticker as well. And then the last one, which is just adorable, another very, very cute sticker. So we have those. We also have some tabs as well, because we know we love a tab. They kind of match the book that's in here too. There is also a drink, which is a non-alcoholic cocktail with a Bellini flavour. Very, very cool. I'm not the biggest alcohol drinker either, so I'm very much looking forward to that. And then there's 2 books in here. So we have Out of Office by A.H. Cunningham, which is more than just a holiday romance. Looks very cool. It says Sun, Sea and You. And then we have The Boyfriend subscription, which is by Stephen Salvatore. I love the name Salvatore. It just reminds me of, what's it called? Vampire Diaries. Love that. And A Simple Deal and Complicated Feelings, and it looks like that. That is just glorious. They're very short as well. That one's very floppy. I quite like that. But that is stunning. Thank you so much to Mills and Boon for sending this to me. I will have to put it all back in and take a little picture and put it on like my social media or something, but that's just glorious. Love that. Romance books, ready for romance, because it is the 1st of June tomorrow, so you know, we should be getting some sunnier weather, because I'm not seeing it here at all, which kind of sucks. So yeah, I don't know how much reading I'm going to get done tonight because it is movie night. I'm off this weekend though, which is quite nice. We do have plans tomorrow evening. We're going to have like a games night and stuff, so I'm probably not going to read at all tomorrow evening, but hopefully I can get some reading done during the day. We'll just kind of see how the day goes. So yeah, but I finished a book, that's all that matters. I need to read the Curse of Sins pages because I haven't for a couple of days, but I do really want to pick up The Final Empire. And looking around, I kind of need to find The Final Empire as well because I've put it down somewhere and it's currently not in iShot, so I don't really know where it is. So I need to find that because I do want to pick that up, because I am still filming a like spoiler-filled reading vlog for reading that book, but I just haven't recorded anything for like 2 weeks because I haven't picked it up. So hopefully that's okay. I will probably explain that in that vlog anyway, but I mean, it was still happening, whether the footage is any good though, but hopefully I can kind of pick that up at the start of June. So yeah, I'm gonna go sort my mess out and sort dinner and bits and pieces, and yeah, whether we read tonight, knowing that I've finished a book, I probably won't, to be honest, because in my head I've accomplished something today, so we'll kind of just see where we go. But I'll probably speak to you tomorrow morning with like the plans for the weekend and bits and pieces, so yeah, I will speak to you then. Now as I've sat down that I showed you that I was going to go for a run, and then I didn't actually get any footage while I was on my run because I was so focused on running and I just completely forgot. But I do my running with the app called Runner, so I do 3 runs a week. And then this morning I kind of woke up and was just like, I kind of fancy going for a run, but I don't necessarily have a plan to go by. So I just thought we'll just go for a run and we'll just kind of see how far we can get. Now the most I've run is for 3 minutes and I don't actually know how long a distance that was, but I'm so proud of myself today because I was actually able to run 5k, my first 5k ever, and just for waking up and just feeling like I just fancy going for a run, and I did it. So I ran 5k non-stop, no breaks, no nothing, and I'm so proud of myself. I was out for about 40 minutes. I think my average pace was like 7 minutes something, which isn't great, to be honest. It's very slow, but I mean, I've only been running for like 2 weeks, and the fact that I can just get up and go for a 5k run is crazy because I'm still doing this plan with Runner. So in like the next 6 weeks, it's then going to tell me to do a 5k like race, like park run sort of thing, because after that I should then be able to do a 5k. But knowing that I can do a 5k after like 2 weeks, proud of myself, so proud of myself. So I was just kind of hooked on that. After the 5k, I just found a field and I just sat there for a little bit, just like taking everything in, and I did just kind of forget to film. So I have done something today. I have gone for a run, which is very exciting, and I did actually read this morning as well. So let me just lean over and grab it. So I did read The Curse of Sins. I'm trying to figure out what day we're on, because I think I may have read yesterday's pages today and then I still need to read today's pages, or I've managed to just read today's pages, because I keep forgetting that there is like days for catch-ups. So even though I haven't necessarily been reading every day, I'm still kind of on target for reading this. So I kind of need to figure out what day we're supposed to be on. But I have done some reading, so that's all good. So because I did that as well, and then just before I was going to go for a run, the postman rang, and I have a parcel from Tandem, which is very exciting. And I'm kind of feeling it, and I have no idea what it is, and it's now like 1 o'clock and I went for a run at like 10, so I've kind of just forgotten about this. So I just thought we could open it together and just kind of see what it is. It's very padded, and oh, I forgot that I was going to be sent some stuff. So this is for The Curse of Sins read along. Now I got told like before I got the book that we're supposed to have some goodies and they were just being delayed or something, and I assume they've been sent now. So it looks like we have some cards here, and they have this really cool design on them, and it looks like they are quotes as well. So we have, we did not give them hope, we gave them a lie, which is very, very cool. We have, he had to return because he had to tell her at least once that he loved her, that he would always love her, and that if the gods had truly decided their realm was lost, then he would find her in whatever came next. Which again makes you want to read the book, doesn't it? And then the last one is, let the world fucking burn. As long as he was with her when the flames consumed them, that was the only death he would settle for. Honestly, incredible. And they're just stunning as it is. And then they're all, there's loads of little bits, and they're all kind of like wrapped up in blue and black tissue paper, so I don't necessarily know what's inside. So here we have, oh, some sticky tabs, honestly, but they're like blue sticky tabs. They're perfect. Oh, they're so cool. I'll definitely use those. See, if only we'd got them, I would have happily have used them in the book, but that's just absolutely stunning. I love that. I love that everything is just like on theme, and this made a noise. This is making a noise. Okay, it's come in a very cute little black pouch, and I can only assume it like a key ring of some kind. Okay, so inside we have a sticker. This must be a sticker. It has to be a sticker. And that is the bird on the front of the book. And then we have some daggers. And I want to say that these are actually bookmarks. Oh my god. I'm just getting, let me show you. Let me just show you. So that's what they look like. And I want to say that you can use them as bookmarks. So you would just kind of open the page, slot it in at the top, and there you go. That's kind of like your bookmark, I believe. I don't know what else you would use them for, but they have to be bookmarks. Let me just sort my life out. But they are so cool. Even just as decorative pieces, they're stunning. Love that. Now this I want to assume is like a bar of chocolate, because it's the perfect shape for a bar of chocolate. Yes, definitely. And we've gone with mint. Dark chocolate with mint. Obviously it's, I assume this is as blue as they could get, but still very grateful. And then the last thing is, oh, don't tell me it's a t-shirt. Oh, it's not a t-shirt. Oh, I think maybe it's a bag. Anyway, let's, maybe it's not a t-shirt. It looks like a bag. I definitely got excited, but I probably would use the bag more. So, oh, it is a tote bag. So it says, no matter How Far the Fall, and that is what it looks like. I love a tote bag. It's very white as well. You don't normally see white. Normally it's like a cream sort of colour, but wow, love this. So now I definitely need to create a post or something for this because all the stuff that they've sent is just incredible. So thank you very much to Tandem as well as Michael Jones Books for sending all of this. This is just incredible. I can't wait to be creative, I suppose, and sort all of this out. But yeah, see, so now I definitely need to carry on reading. So I just love having stuff that kind of matches the book. Like, it's just such a bookish person I am. So incredible. So with that out the way, plans for today, plans for the weekend. So we're supposed to go food shopping today, but it is currently 1 or just after 1 now. Need to take Nova to the paddock. Decided we're just going to do the food shop tomorrow because really can't be bothered. Liam is currently upstairs sorting the car insurance out because they decided to up the price and like double the price for it, which is just insane. So he's cancelling that, and we're going to take Nova to the paddock like we always do on a Saturday. And then we've got some friends coming over for a games night and takeout, so I definitely feel better going for my run today, and that was kind of why I went for a run also, because we're having a takeout tonight. So I'm going to feel a bit better knowing I've done some physical activity to reward myself with the takeaway. So we're going to do that, and then tomorrow I don't think we've got any plans. It will just be the food shop really, and that's it, I suppose, and then back to work on Monday. So this is like my last weekend off because I will be working like next weekend, going back to like alternating. So very much need to get jobs done. I've got videos to kind of film today, or at least I'm going to try and film a video before we head out. We'll see if we can do that. But yeah, reading though, I don't know if much reading is going to get done for the rest of the day. So I have read something at least, and I feel glad that I did that, but I've got other stuff that I need to do, and obviously with friends coming over I can't necessarily just whip my book out and read. So yeah, that's not really going to happen, but hopefully we can read tomorrow. And I still need to find the final empire wherever that has been put, and I would like to start that, but I just don't know when I'm going to do that. So yeah, that's all the updates, that's all the plans, that's everything. I've told you everything that I know, so everything I know you know. Now we're all in the same boat, so I'm just going to head off and film a video, I believe, and yeah, I will speak to you later. Hi, me again. I'm pretty sure this is going to go straight after the other part that I just spoke to you about, but I literally just got off talking with you, the doorbell went, and we have book mail. So I thought instead of just hanging around, we might as well just open it now for the sake of opening it now, because what else is there to do? And it says it's from HarperCollins, which again is rather exciting. I don't realise, oh, now I do remember. This is Moonstone by Laura Purcell. I'm really bad at pronunciation. And it says, break the curse, embrace the wild. We got this in at work, and apparently it's quite popular. I think I've seen quite a few people talking about it. I know it's about a wolf. Is it like a retelling or something? I'm not too sure. It is a haunting gothic romance with real bite. Now I feel like it's a retelling, but this could be just getting mixed up with something else. And she has a few other books, but I've never actually come across her as an author or any of her books. And it says, following a scandal at the Vauxhall Pleasure Gardens, Camille is sent to the woods to live with her reclusive godmother and her strange daughter Lucy. Cast out from polite society, she must learn to live by her godmother's strict rules. Camille has never met anyone quite like Lucy before, and as they grow closer and cross forbidden boundaries, strange things begin to happen. Mysterious deaths, claw marks rake in the doors, and the nights are pierced by the howls of a creature that sounds almost otherworldly. Should Camille be more afraid of what's hiding in the woods, or her own heart? So now I don't know whether it's Camille who probably changes into a wolf or if it's Lucy, but I'm assuming that's kind of what happens. But very exciting. Thank you very much to HarperCollins for sending this to me. I'm going to add it to my TBR. I think I'm going to add it to my cart because the cover is stunning. It's intriguing. Yeah, love it. So this is all the updates I have. Royal Mail has already been. I don't know who he was, DPD or something like that. There should be no other parcels turning up. So I am going to go now, and I will speak to you later. is currently Sunday and the time now is 5 to 4, which is kind of ridiculous. I haven't necessarily done much, if anything, today. So we went Tesco's, did the food shop as you do, and I've just been editing this vlog because I've realised I've left it all week. The vlog goes up on Tuesday. I needed time to kind of sort that out, so that's literally all I've been doing today. It's a very nice and sunny day today, so it's kind of too hot to be taking Nova out, so she's just sunbathing somewhere. But I don't actually think I'm going to get any reading done, unfortunately. I haven't done anything yet. Doesn't mean I'm not going to, but after I film this, I'm going to literally finish the vlog, edit it, upload it, so it's ready, cook some dinner, and that's about it, really. So I'm going to end the vlog here because, like I said, it's 4 o'clock basically, and we're not necessarily going to do much tonight if we are going to do anything. So gonna end the vlog here. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. Thank you for all that you do. You guys are incredible and you are the reason why I keep making these videos. So thank you so much, and I will see you in my next video.